If you want to know how to complete all legacy achievements, go check out the rest of the video. 15.20 they added 7 new legacies and they changed 2 of them. Let me start with these 9 in case you already knew about the other legacies. For the Veni Vidi Vici achievement you need to eliminate 3 opponents in a single match at the Colosseum. You don't need a specific skin for it, but I thought it would be fun to use Menace for it. Completing this in solo, duo or squads might have been an option in the first weeks of the season, but right now there aren't enough players landing there. So I recommend to go in Team Rumble and wait for a good zone. Collect your favorite weapons and start eliminating. Did you know it also counts if your opponent isn't at the Colosseum? Grab your sniper and aim for the players outside in the desert. It even works the other way around, so make sure at least one of you is in the location. After your third kill you will get the legacy. And it's no problem if you need to respawn in between as long as it's in the same match. For Vengeful like the Tide you need to eliminate an opponent as Condor after respawning or being revived. This one is really easy in Team Rumble, just make sure you respawn by killing yourself or getting killed. And now it's time to get a kill. I wasn't even focusing on it during stream, but all of a sudden the legacy showed up at the bottom of the screen. Too bad it didn't show up in my career tab, this happens sometimes with the legacies, so a big shout out to Manu for sending me his achievement so I can show it in my video. The following legacies have to do with the Trios game mode. Get 1, 10 and 100 wins in Trios to unlock the Trilogy Begins, Freeze the Crowd and Freedom. I haven't won 10 matches yet, but I can show you the legacy for the first win. They added this legacy pretty late in the season, so I wonder if there are going to be players unlocking the 100 win legacy. Achievement number 6 has to do with the NPCs. I already visited all the NPCs, so the In the Loop achievement just showed up in my career tab after the update. You need to visit all NPCs in at least one of their possible spawn locations to unlock the legacy. You can find some lists and pictures with all their locations online. The last legacy they added to the V15.20 update is the Collector. Catch every type of fish during season 5. Most fish can be caught everywhere, but some of them have a specific location, fishing rod or time of day. I will make a list of all fish and their requirements later and add this video or text to the description. I recommend to catch these fish in Battle Lab. You don't have to worry about anyone shooting you, there's no storm incoming and most of all you can set the time of day to night. Some fish can only be caught at night and none of them can only be caught at daytime. So now you only have to worry about the correct location and using a pro rod. After you found the last fish you will receive the legacy. And now it's time for the old legacies you can complete after the update. First one is cryptocurrency. They finally added XP coins to the game and they will show up weekly till week 16 of this season. That means 10 weeks of XP coins. Anyways, once you've collected all the coins from a purple XP coin during season 5 you will unlock the legacy for it. Make sure you check out my weekly XP coin videos to know all the locations. The second legacy is Home Buddies. Before the update we tried to complete it in so many ways, but nothing worked. Now they fixed it. Eliminate opponents with every weapon type at Hunter's Haven to unlock the achievement. You need a sniper, AR, shotgun, SMG, pistol, explosive weapon and pickaxe to complete it. I have to be honest, it took me a long time to get it done. I recommend going in Team Rumble and hope for a good circle. Because when I landed there in solo, duos or squads, no one went Hunter's Haven. After 10 tries I had half zone in Team Rumble, but I wasn't able to get the explosive weapon kill. My advice is to go in solo or duos, land at Hydra 16 because of the NPC Ruckus, and after you eliminate him he will drop the purple RPG. Now make your way to Hunter's Haven and hope you will find an opponent. During my first 2 attempts, no one visited the location and the storm pushed me out. But on my third try I ran into a duo. I panicked a bit because he teleported into my box. I was able to hit him and myself with the rocket. And I knocked him with my SMG. The reason I chose for duos is because the weapon you finish someone with counts. So use your preferred weapon to knock someone out and then switch to your pickaxe for example to finish this person. Anyways, after I finished him with my rocket launcher I completed the Home Buddies legacy. Good luck. Now let's move on to the easiest one. You have to land on the season 5 island in order to get the Join the Hunt legacy. And if you do this at the Durr Burger restaurant you will receive another legacy achievement. It's located north of Pleasant Park. All you have to do is land at the location, so I think this should also work in Team Rumble when you redeploy. For a thrown under the battle bus you need to throw a consumable. For example a mini or a big shield. In my first chest I found minis, don't drink it but throw it away. You might have already unlocked it by accident. And like every season it's time to shoot someone out of the sky while gliding. This time it's called What Goes Up Must Come Down. This person redeployed in Team Rumble, which in my opinion is the easiest game type to complete this legacy achievement. For the next legacy you need a harpoon gun. Pull someone towards you and finish him shortly after it. You don't have to eliminate the player with the harpoon gun, but it might be the easiest way to do it since you're already using it. The name of the legacy is Tug of War. For in short supply I needed a lot of patience. You need to eliminate an opponent who just opened the supply drop. I was waiting next to it for someone to open it. Most of the times my teammates opened it or I wasn't able to eliminate the opponent in time. But then someone made his way to the drop and opened it right in front of me. Wait for him to open it and shoot. I think using a sniper is the best way to complete this challenge. And now it's time for Tetanus Shot. You need to eliminate a player with a rusty can. Just start fishing at the edge of the circle. Make sure you collect at least 2 cans. You deal 20 damage to opponents with a rusty can. I also took a harpoon gun with me because you always deal 75 damage with it. Now it's time to hunt for opponents. I recommend doing this in duos or squads because it also works when you finish a knocked player with the rusty can. Make sure you're the one who knocked the opponent or else I don't think it counts. So we knocked someone in Craggy, I switched to my harpoon gun and hit him once, so he loses some HP. I waited 2 seconds and then I threw the can at him. And there we go, I've completed the legacy. I think this is easier than completing it in Team Rumble. To get yeet or be yeeted you need to eliminate an opponent by yeeting him. So basically you need to go to duo squads and knock a player. Build a ramp high enough to deal 100 damage to your opponent, carry the knocked player on your back, walk to the edge and yeet him down. But if you go to the Colosseum it's even easier to complete. If you knock a player on the edge of the location you can just pick him up and yeet him down. As the season continues less people land at this location, so you might want to complete it fast. The next legacy is very hard to complete. You need to eliminate an opponent while riding a rocket to unlock the Rocket Man achievement. At the moment I'm recording this you can get RPGs from airdrops in Team Rumble. And that makes it a bit easier. Just open up as many airdrops as possible until you and your teammate have a rocket launcher. Try to collect items like grenades or a minigun because it might make it easier to eliminate someone while rocket riding. Now stand in front of your teammate and start jumping up. With a good timing you will start riding the rocket to the other side of the map. I was able to spot an opponent at the other side of the Colosseum, shot a rocket at him and there we go. I didn't expect to complete it first try but it was fun to do. Maybe they will remove the RPGs from Team Rumble later this season and if that's the case land at Hydro 16 in solo, duo or squads. It's the building between Misty Meadows and Slurpy Swamp. There's an NPC called Ruckus. He will attack you so make sure you get some weapons first. After you eliminated him he will drop a purple RPG. Now you can still complete the challenge. Good luck. For the Lifehack legacy you need to eliminate an opponent with a harvesting tool. You can try to do this in Team Rumble and that's where I completed it. But it's easier to just knock a player and finish him with a pickaxe. And if you deal 300 damage with the pickaxe in a single match you get the Pickaxe Expert legacy called Pick Your Battles. Unless you expect some easy knocks in duos or squads I recommend to do this in Team Rumble. Just jump on your opponents with your axe out. Or you could try to find an AFK player at the side of the map. Every other weapon has its Expert Legacy achievement. Let me show you how much damage you need for each weapon type to complete it and what the names of the legacies are. I completed all legacies during Team Rumble matches. Just pick a weapon of your choice and start dealing damage. On the top of the screen you will get a notification if you reach the expert for a weapon. And of course if it's the first time you will see the legacy achievement show up at the bottom of the screen. Before you get a weapon expert accolade, you can unlock the specialist for it. Deal enough damage with a weapon type and it will show up at the top of the screen. Most of the time you need to deal around 250 damage. There are 7 different weapon types: sniper, AR, shotgun, SMG, pistol, explosive weapons and your pickaxe. The first legacy starts with 2 different specialists in a single match and with every new specialist you get a new achievement until you've earned 7 different specialists in a single game. I completed them all in Team Rumble. Try to get a sniper and RPG first and fill the rest of your inventory space with an AR, shotgun, SMG or pistol. You will have to leave one weapon type behind and I recommend to do this with a pistol or AR. Because the chances of finding these weapons is bigger in the safe zone. Once you've completed the specialist, drop the weapon and make room for another one. And to finish it off you need to deal 100 damage with the pickaxe. The name of the last legacy is The Damage Is Done. For the next set of legacies you need to get wins in solo, duo, squads and Team Rumble. In solo, duos and squads there's a legacy for 1, 10 and 100 wins. And of course the trio legacies I mentioned earlier in this video. Only for solo you have an extra legacy called Gladiator, where you need to get a win with 10 eliminations. A few days ago they re-added the Arsenal LTM to the game. After every elimination you get a new weapon, starting with mythical and ending with your pickaxe. This is a solo LTM, so if you manage to win it you will get a solo win. And also the Gladiator legacy, since you need to be the first one to 30 elims to win the game. And if you look at Team Rumble you get an achievement for 1 and 100 wins. So that's a total of 12 different legacies. For me the 100 wins in public matches are pretty hard to complete. Maybe I can make it in Team Rumble. How far are you with the legacies? Let me know in the comments. Now let's move on to the character related achievements, starting with Mandalorian. For I gotta get one of those, you need to equip the Mandalorian's jetpack. He's located in the area around the Colosseum. You can only get the jetpack by eliminating him or the player who did it for you. Put on the jetpack and the legacy is yours. But in order to make the legacy show up, you need to be the one eliminating Mando and take his jetpack right after it. The second legacy is This Is The Way. You need to complete a bounty as the Mandalorian. Interact with an NPC to set a bounty target. Track him down and eliminate him while using the Mandalorian skin. Not only do you get some gold bars for it, you will also complete the legacy achievement. I'm not sure if it also works when someone else kills your target, since you will complete the bounty if that happens. And the third one is called I Can Bring You In Warm or I Can Bring You In Cold. You need to eliminate a bounty with an ambient sniper rifle. So this is more or less the same as the previous legacy, but at a higher level. So your first step is getting the sniper rifle. The Mandalorian drops it when eliminated. Now that it's yours, make sure you find the NPC to get a bounty. Once you found your target, you have to make sure you kill or finish him with the sniper. I was lucky I walked into a bot squad and recognized the skin from my bounty. So I knocked and finished him with the sniper, and that was the moment I completed the legacy. This legacy is pretty hard to complete because it's so specific. The last Mandalorian related legacy is Utini. You need to harvest 1150 materials from the Razor Crest. It's the crashed gunship from the Mandalorian. Land there a few times in Team Rumble and start pickaxing the gunship. You will get between 60 and 100 materials of it, so you need to repeat this a few games to complete the legacy. Let's move on to Reese. You unlock the skin at Battle Pass level 15. There are 2 legacies linked to Reese. The first one is I'm Doing My Part. Go into squads and eliminate an opponent. Just give it a few tries, and if you don't have friends online, you can also go solo in squads. And you could combine it with the second achievement called Fishing with Dynamite, where you have to eliminate an opponent with explosives. This can be done with grenades, rocket launchers, or maybe even fireflies, gas cans or the missiles from a motorboat. In contrast to the previous legacy, you can also complete this in Team Rumble or any other game type. And when you get to tier 29, you will unlock Mancake. I really like the skin. Epic did a great job adding him to the battle pass. Use the skin while eliminating an opponent with a pistol to get the draw legacy. The second Mancake legacy is a bit harder. Deal 113 fall damage to opponents as Mancake to unlock the Flat as a Pancake. I think it was a bit bugged for me because I yeeted multiple opponents down. Or maybe they need to be alive to make it count. Anyways, after I shot my opponent down and he took a good amount of fall damage, I completed the achievement a few moments later. I'm not sure what the best game type is for this legacy, but I completed it in duos. The next skin related legacy is related to Maeve. It's called Wild Heart Senses. At the start of the season you had to eliminate a disguised opponent as Maeve. I wasn't sure what to do since you can't really disguise yourself anymore unless you use the season 4 mythic skin. But after the previous update they changed it to getting 5 eliminations in a single match as Maeve. The pit LTM was still there, so I got it by accident. But I think if you go in Team Rumble you should still be able to complete it because the LTM is gone at the moment I'm recording this video. There are 2 legacies related to Lexa. First of all, you need to reach level 73 to get the skin. These legacies are pretty challenging. For the first one you need to eliminate opponents with every weapon type as Lexa. I lost the footage where I completed the challenge, but at least I did get the legacy in my career tab. All you need to do is using a sniper, AR, shotgun, SMG, pistol and explosive weapon when eliminating an opponent. So Team Rumble might be the place to be. And in the Pickaxe Frenzy LTM I got the last weapon type kill with of course my pickaxe. Make sure you put the Lexa skin on or else you won't get the Systems Coming Online achievement. For the second legacy called Systems Calibrated you need to win a solo, duo and squad match as Lexa. Pretty sweaty. It's not impossible, but for some people not their preferred game types. Some LTMs count for this challenge as well, like the solo arsenal and duo sniper shootouts. Even the solid gold squad LTM can help you complete the achievement. I completed the legacy in the Score Royale LTM. I already managed to get a solo and squad win, and this game type was made for duos. Just by eating the last 0 point crystal we managed to get enough points for the win. The LTM was part of the Showdown Shuffle, so it's no longer in the game at the moment I'm recording this video. And the last Battle Pass skin is Menace. You unlock his first style at tier 83. Eliminate an opponent with a harvesting tool as Menace for his first legacy. I recommend going in Team Rumble, deal some damage to your opponents and start pickaxing. Or go in a duo or squad match and finish your knocked opponent with a pickaxe while using the Menace skin. And if you really want to be efficient, make sure you do this in the Colosseum. If you eliminate an opponent there, you will also get the Are You Entertained legacy. I'm not sure what happened in my game, but my opponent just let me shoot him from the other side of the location. That was pretty easy. Now let's move on to the legacies that can only be completed while using an item shop cosmetic. For Clever Girl, you need to eliminate an opponent in the jungle while wearing a Dino Guard outfit. The Dino Guard is a skin set that has been in the item shop multiple times. Use one of these skins and make your way to Stealthy Stronghold. I guess they call this the jungle. Now all you need to do is eliminate an opponent here. I don't have the skin, but a lot of viewers confirmed this legacy works. Thanks for the feedback. For the Mercy ruling legacy, you have to use your thumbs down emote in the Emperor's box at the Colosseum. The Colosseum can be found in the sand area, and if you go over here, you are in the Emperor's box. I got this emote gifted by one of my subscribers, so I could use it here and get the achievements. Thanks, Fury. And if you have the Kratos skin you can complete now, you are ready. Just play a match as Kratos during Season 5 to get it. This legacy and the next one has been confirmed in the comments as well, so thanks again. The last legacy can be unlocked by using the Master Chief skin in a match during the season. It's called I Need a Weapon, and you don't really have to do anything for it except using a lot of V-Bucks to get it. I did get the Warthog emote because I really think it's awesome. So next up are the Mythic Goldfish legacies. You need to catch one, kill an opponent with it, or be killed by the Mythic Goldfish to complete all 3 legacies. Normally they are almost impossible to complete, but I was lucky they added the Money Wars. In this LTM you can get yourself a mythical goldfish, so let me show you how to get it and how to complete 2 legacies with it. Every game 8 people fight against each other. You need to be the last person alive to win the game. Every player has his own island with a bed on it and a lot of vending machines. As long as you have your bed, you can respawn once you get eliminated. So to eliminate someone from the game, you have to destroy this person's bed first. On your island you can find a material spawner. At the start it only generates wood. You can use this wood to upgrade your island to a higher tier. So wood spawns in faster and you get access to the first set of vending machines. Once you're done, collect some more wood so you're able to go towards the middle. There are stone generators halfway through, and on the middle island you can find gold coins. To get yourself a mythical goldfish you need 50 gold, so that's our goal for this match. Now it's time to upgrade our island to tier 2. You need 50 brick to do that. Once your island is tier 2, stone will come out of the generator as well. So keep collecting materials because you will need them later. In order to get access to the goldfish vending machine, your island needs to be tier 3. You need 15 gold to upgrade it, so you could get it from the middle island or you could collect 5 gold every time you eliminate an opponent. But you could also use 200 stone to trade it in for 10 gold. After one trade you should have enough gold. Now go to the upgrade part of the island and there we go, we finally have access to the goldfish. Now you need to wait until you've collected 50 gold. Just repeat the previous steps for a while and you can use wood to buy stone at the middle vending machine, and now you can use this stone to buy gold at the right vending machine. For 200 stone you can get 10 gold coins. Or you can make your way to the middle and get it from the gold generator, even though that's a lot more risky. Just to be more safe, you can buy yourself some shields so you won't get killed on your way to victory. After a few minutes I finally collected enough gold to get the mythical item. It's in one of the vending machines on the right side of the island generator. After healing up I went towards one of my opponents. He targeted me, but when he noticed I had the goldfish he started building away from me. I started shaking a little bit, but then he turned around and started shooting at me. I aimed the fish at him and there we go, we got the first legacy. I eliminated an opponent with the mythic goldfish during season 5. But we're not finished yet. I needed the other legacy as well, where you get eliminated by a mythic goldfish. This was a lot harder since my opponent kept building himself in. I dropped the mythic goldfish next to his base and hoped he would pick it up to throw it at me. I still had some shield, but getting hit by the fish will instantly eliminate you. After a while he picked it up, so I jumped down to let him kill me with it. But he went back inside and reset the wall. Finally he edited it open and there we go, another legacy achievement unlocked. The first legacy, where you need to catch a mythic goldfish, can't be completed in this game type, so you have to be really lucky to catch one. And last but not least, the Zero to Hero legacy. Reach season level 225 during season 5 to complete it. It also is the highest level in which you can unlock extra styles for the battle pass skins. So getting here means you've more or less completed the season and you're ready for the next one. How far did you get last season? Let me know in the comments. This was a full list of all 65 achievements they added to the game after update v15.20. If they add more legacies to the game later this season, I will give you a full update on my channel. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. So leave a like if this video is useful, subscribe to my channel, make sure you turn on notifications so you won't miss a single video. From now on you can use code RutgerK in the item shop to support the channel. Don't forget the underscore. My goal is to reach 25,000 subscribers, so maybe you can help me out. My name is RutgerK, thanks for watching and I see you in the next video.